hope everybody's doing a wonderful day. Wonderful today. Hopefully, everybody's doing okay today because we got a lot going on. A lot, we're remembering um, in our country that happened 19 years ago. Uh, it's kind of sad, you know, to look back and remembering something that happened, you know, a long time ago that terrorists actually took our country for surprise. I mean, it shocked all of us Americans. We lost over 300,000 some people, officers, firefighters, EMT, ambulance services to, lawyers, doctors, uh, all people that walks, around our country today that we lost on 9/11, 19 years ago today. And I'm glad they're doing the memorial for these people. The vice president, was there at Ground Zero. Trump is in Pennsylvania remembering the people that uh, sacrificed their lives that took over the plane from those terrorists that would have caused more devastations and lives. Um, was they able to overpower those terrorists and brought that plane down. But unfortunately, they lost their lives as well. Looking back, watching the films, where the first plane hit the tower, the twin towers, the first one when it hit, and then it's like, what the heck's going on? That's kind of weird. Uh, it was a beautiful day, clear skies there in New York, and it's like, you know, unbelievable. This, a plane would just fly into a building, and then of course when the second one flew in, that's when it really hit home. We really, really noticed, and uh, that there was something going on. And then there was the image of the president. He was Bush. He was in a classroom getting ready to read to the children there, and one of his advisories, came whispered in his ears, hey, this is what's going on, and he, like Trump, when the virus hit our country and everything, Trump didn't. Um, Being a president, you got to keep a cool head, and Bush kept the cool head. He you know, didn't want to panic the children that was in front of him, you know, like Trump, he didn't want to panic the children and everybody, what actually was going to really go into it till he got more information about it, when a tragedy hits home like this, you can't, jump into a situation and say this is the reason, this is the fault, because there's so many speculations about everything. Like, all right, we're going to take the riots we have going on right now. All they see at the moment is a person getting shot or beat up by a cop or whatever. They don't know the whole story, and automatically they got to go and start causing problems. So if you imagine the president of the United States would do something like, was as soon as that happened, oh my God, it was the pilot, because if you heard some of the news things from around the country when that was happening, you could hear, oh, was it the pilot that did this? Was they at gunpoint? You know, there were so many speculations of pointing the finger before the facts came out. You know, everybody has to jump into the, you know, jump right into it and say, yeah, this is what it is. This is what happened. When it wasn't the way it happened. I mean, we see that today with all these riots. You know, people jumping and pointing fingers before, you know, they got the facts of what's actually happening. And it's disrespectful, it's disgusting, it's sickening. You know, it's like today I sit there, and I know I shouldn't have sent out a message about it, and I couldn't help myself, but I'm getting a lot of people agreeing with me. But, you know, it's like they're having a protest. Right now it's a protest because there's no rights to it. But they're having a protest and everything, Black Lives Matter, about George Floyd and everything. But you know what? Today is not about Black Lives Matter or anything. I mean, yeah, Black Lives Matters every day. You know, everybody has their things every day. But today is our remembrance of, you know, what happened to our country and all the lives we lost. And it's like people don't seem to grasp and get it. You know, it's all about them. You know, it's always about them. They're the ones that, you know, go around and sit there and pointing fingers and having riots and protests and violence and all this stuff when we don't need it. And plus, like today we are supposed to be remembering and looking back about what happened 19 years ago today. You know, it doesn't really understand. I really don't understand it. I'm getting some kind of thing up, but you know, I look back at our country and how we rebuilt our country. You know, we went after the people that did us wrong. You know, the main team and the main person that was in charge, or the one to cause the group to, you know, to do what they do, you know, sacrifice their lives, you know. And that's what's going to happen today. I mean, actually it is. I mean, you know, the FBI and all them, you know, you do wrong, you right and everything, you know, they know who you are. They're coming after you. And they're going to lock you up. Yeah, you're going to get out the next morning like a lot of them has. Some go to jail for 4 hours, then they get out. Then they do another wrong. Then they go back in jail, and then, you know, so far they're not coming back out. You know, you get one chance by the sounds of it. But, you know, we will take care of the people that does us wrong. And if a cop shoots somebody out of injustice, you know, we're gonna, you know, they'll pay their price. They're gonna pay the crime, just like anybody else. We're all human. So, but today we are gonna remember 9/11. We're gonna remember who, you know, how and what and everything, you know, the families' lives. We take a moment of silence, just like any other situation we come to. We enjoy our lives, and you know, I know I'm rambling. My train of thought is going all over the place this morning because there's like I said, I'm just so tired and fed up with you know, people are making it about them. You know, it's not about you. It's not about everybody else. You know, sometimes it's time to step back and, you know, reflect on the situation. And, you know, if you have a problem, talk to your congressman, talk to your mayor, whatever. You know, don't block the streets, don't block the roads. You know, it just, I don't know. I know today is going to be a crappy day in the weather. we got we got yucky weather. You can tell fall definitely coming in. Um, we got I suppose I guess we're going to get some rain showers today, and actually I think it's going to be all right the next couple days. Let me look here real quick. It's like 50 degrees right now here in Cochran. Okay, let's see. Today, by 2 o'clock, it's going to be the high of 55, 15% rain. Let me go back here. Let's see here. Today, rain showers, mostly in the evening, uh, up to Saturday morning. Then it's going to be partly cloudy. 64 is the high, low 55. Then we're going to warm up a little bit. It's going to be nice. Sunday, Monday is going to be really nice. Tuesday, 77. And Wednesday will be 77. And then next Thursday, we'll be going back down to 64. So far, no frost in the line yet. We don't have any. They keep dropping some of my uh, stuff here because I guess they don't like what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, and with the wildfires and everything that's going on in our country on the West Coast and stuff, I guess it's been really, really bad, very devastating. It's getting to a point where it's really taken over the whole area and stuff. I got a phone call coming in, and I have no idea who it is because it's unknown name. I don't answer unknown names. The answer machine could pick that one up. So anyway, yes. Let me think here. Wildfires and stuff. Yeah, out west. Um, we definitely need to keep those people in our prayers, and let them know that we're thinking about them and stuff. I know there's donations out there somewhere. You can look up and help some of these people that can't. They lost their homes and everything. I mean, and some of these fires are started by electrical fires from electrical lines, old lines and stuff like that, lightning. But I guess I'm seeing where we got people even actually trying, actually setting fires remotely, and part of this terrorist act. Um, Plus we got uh, the hurricane from the south that we had. They're still digging out, trying to get that recovered and stuff. I see that there's parking lots filled with people in the Walmart parking lot and everything down there, sleeping on the blacktop. They don't have no place to go, no homes. That's where we need to start. Putting our energies that are going out there and destroying more people's properties and going into people are sitting down having a peaceful dinner and all that, and you got these damn rioters coming in there and cussing and carrying on, spitting and knocking people's food off the table or knocking the tables off, throwing chairs and stuff like that. It's freaking ridiculous. But yeah, so if instead of putting your energy into that, maybe put your energy in helping somebody. You know, That's somebody's brother, sister, mom, and dad, cousin, aunts, and uncles, grandma and grandpas down there that need help. I mean, you you sit there, everybody sits there and does all these riots. I keep getting these blocked frames. I don't know what's going on. I hope you guys, anybody can hear me. I know I don't see anybody up on live. But you know what? I think I'm going to take this off. I don't